I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe, never know when I'm gonna need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 20. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rashad White. And not much to speak of. Call it a one-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Mayfield to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Buccaneers hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And 3 yards there takes them to the 45. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Mayfield. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. They'll go up the middle with White. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. On third down, a run from White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. The drive will start with an option going left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's not cool about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Hurts. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goedert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
If Goedert doesn't miss 5 games last year, there's a good chance he gets Philly a 3rd 1,000-yard receiver. Just getting better and better, now entering his 6th season.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goedert. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
Right out of bounds. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Sneak, it's Hurts, trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside, nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Boy, so that one, Charles, is a crusher. Take away the touchdown.
Yeah, and that's where defenders, Brandon, really use the sideline to their advantage, because if you can influence the receiver to step out of bounds, you know he can't be the first to touch it when he re-enters the field of play, and that's going to cost him 6 points.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Rodgers on the return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. expects they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll go to work with a little momentum following the free kick, 1st and 10. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Oh, right on the heels of the pick six. Another ball intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. He's at it again. Charles, he had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. And they'll run it here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Mayfield to throw it this time.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's caught. Smith.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll take this down inside the 45.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Second down and 8.
Mayfield now.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mayfield.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now a give up the middle. This is White. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
And 4 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 4.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one complete down the field with Smith.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Chase McLaughlin with kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We're going to run score game in the second half. Now you have the time to force the football, but this is where you shouldn't. And it's a smart decision. They just got it behind it.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Hurts on the option right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. On the left side, a catch by Wayne. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line. And 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's on. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll set up to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. A good pickup there at 22. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they all...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jamal Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Opting to run again here with White. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Finding
hunting once more.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down throw from Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing, Mayfield.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mayfield to throw it.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, Mayfield. He completes it right side of White. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's White. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a 1-score game.
Without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he'll get this back to the 10.
Over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They keep it on the ground right again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Escaping the pressure right.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing is Hurts.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
2nd down, goal to go. Hurts.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So we'll see the onside kick here right out of the 2-minute warning. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now Baker going to change it up.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He finds his target. It's Evans. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Mayfield to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Mayfield.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He's back to throw.
Pass complete. Goddard.
I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big game.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Once again, in the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Back to throw.
And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He's going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get into overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hope for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
59 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Good.
Swift going to try up the middle. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
On the option to give to Swift here.
Powers past him at the 5. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunning And silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback, CD, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to